Ebusebe abusumi ennan enum eni ena beto dwese ambulance ho sensem eka ya de fa yarefo ne adeade ho sensem bi ebeto dwa na ene opani aye ni se wono ena won konkwaye finance minister onkoye finance minister yewa keseo ato Forson ene ho ebebo mu bia kama ne adeade na eno ena o manfo bi se na obi a wono yetimi edi ambulance kronosem etuno so na o manfo betimi aye nhwe ema ye redondo mani Mahama assign appointing say one sign goje Ghana yesika sem so de end Ghana ye go back to zero from hero to zero yesika akoyina no trese bibia sika na be fa de emfi nan enkonkodu no wiye no ene se wa prapra Ghana yina abotom na so ndisi fokura yese o mu ewo tim ya yatuno din say operation recover all loot then some million ade na eno na Ghana fogu sasa nti ndc mu no wo nya peni bia amfa yesika sam amfa nsha ne sasa yewa ato Forson na eno achi wo mo kire se yewura Ofori Atta wonim se papa ina woye aboso ambo wo kana se mo ye ezanza nkrofo kire se na ado dan kwakufu ado prema Ghana mampeni dada ne wo fa asem no eno nti wo mo kase wo pam ne kura wo pam no ade na ene wo mo kire openi uboni na ebra na woye finance minister ewo oman Ghana mu no sika utimi ebobo ema Ghana yetimi enya ye enie 2.8 billion eda ho chiro ho baby etwen ya ebi ye de tete ye kaso bi ni ade eno nti empenifo bebi wo mu bu se sabi mo ni madam producer ana ne mmea akura toda ya na owo ne nka ye da etimi dura ne hunu se ene de akuru amayo nsia ne akai no eno nti wo mo ede bo papa yi abaso se yewura ato Forson wo ko hono mo mananum nkwan ne de mane tirim nkwan ne de nsanke ka no na mo wonsu ade emfemfiri papa yi enchense wo bo ne tirisu no ye kokko hwehwemu no na sika utimi aboama oman Ghana etimi ede ate mo eka eso ebinie yentimra we eya quick one intim Ebusebe abusumi ennan enum eni ena beto dwese ambulance ho sensem eka ya de fa yarefo ne adeade ho sensem bi ebeto dwa na ene opani aye ni se wono ena won konkwaye finance minister onkoye finance minister yewura keseo ato Forson ene ho ebebo mu bia kama ne adeade na eno ena o manfo bu se na obi a wono yetimi edi ambulance kronosem etuno so na wo manfo betimi aye nhwe ema ye redondo mani Mahama assign appointing say one sign goje Ghana yesika sam so de end Ghana ye go back to zero from hero to zero yesika akoyina no trese bibia sika na be fa de emfi nan enkonkodu ne wiye no ene se wa prapra Ghana yina abotom na so ndisi fokura yese wo mu ewo tim ya yatuno din say operation recover all loot then some million ade na eno na Ghana fogu sasa nti ndc mu no wo nya peni bia amfa yesika sam amfa nsha ne sasa yewura ato Forson na eno achi wo mo kire se yewura Ofori Atta wonim se papa ina woye aboso ambo wo kana se mo nya ye ezanza nkrofo kire se na ado dan kwakufu ado prema Ghana mampeni dada ne wo fa asene no eno nti wo mo kase wo pam ne kura wo pam no ne ade na ene wo mo kire openi uboni na ebra na woye finance minister ewo oman Ghana mu no sika utimi ebobo ema Ghana yetimi enya ye enie 2.8 billion eda ho chiro ho baby etwen ya ebi ye de tete ye kaso bi ni ade eno nti empenifo bebi wo mu bu se sabi mo ni madam producer ana ne mmea akura toda ya na owo ne nka ye da yetimi dura ne hunu se ene de akuru amayo nsia ne akai no eno nti wo mo ede bo papa yi abaso se yewura ato Forson wo ko ho no mo mananum nkwan ne de mane tirim nkwan ne de nsanke ka no na mo wonsu ade emfamfiri papa yi enchense wo bo ne tirisu no ye kokko hwehwemu no na sika utimi aboama oman Ghana etimi ede ate mo eka eso ebinie yentimra we eya quick one intim Abusua na we ni ensem wa ekoso mekobi na manka bi dia abusua wa nkokora nka ye eno nti no comment section wo dia se ene da wo ni abompuni mpo da woroma try to click on the notification bell no for my Ashanti media so why Ashanti no video bebe to from your so mon sabetimi aka ne wono de ekoso wo social media ne so we ene ensem wa Ghana for akire wo madwene wo mo kire se yan ne ekoto abe ekoso lie eno nti se bibi wo ho na enkoyi a we have the right to express ourselves. Medin e de oduman come about na coffee from Ashanti Gudi Macro.
I am a de me se niama sei sisi a I am a de no ne nkoma ende no menimu bedi nkoma menimu bedi no me pese obia so afei mesremo wo ye NDC wo ye NPP member sheda embe yare refri cause na me be kai mu niama bi and same be at 2022 ye kan 2023 ye kan 2024 ye kan na enipetri modene ene ahoye anti yetumi bu ye ni gu so ede abufuo sha amanfo trim kire se Ghana de 7k jato mu awie all because say ye pese ye wini aba ana ye ba power. Now sometimes because my heart bleeds for Ghana Collins it's because I get scared when I see the people who are leading the country, especially people in offices, people who are leaders, people that make decisions are affecting the type of decisions that they make. I bleed. And somehow you can't blame them, Collins, you understand? And you can't blame them because citizens now as a sanka bibu or what I just say and Kbia Felix appear can't seem be. Kobeka said they are Felix can and I mean point in case. Last week I was here and I was talking about Tobia Fede. Right? And I did actually refer him to Fidelity Bank. And actually, he served on the board before. For that one, people can check that. Okay, yes, of Fidelity Bank. Yes, when Fidelity Bank came, he served on the board. But the company, the insurance broker company, the labor market company that he set up is the SAS. All right? And that was the compartment I was talking about. And I told you, say, every loan, and I'm very serious about this, how these things are done, they will tell you every loan the country goes for, there is always a local component that can guarantee. So a time came when under the NDC thing, Data Bank had to guarantee $25 million for the country Ghana. Every year, big brewer going on. At that time, Afedi was with them. Okay, Afedi was with Data Bank by that time. This was the early days. This was the early days. And then, when he even came out of Data Bank, both him and Ken's company, Data Bank, has worked together under John Dramani Mahama to secure loans for this country. Yes, so I got the fidelity wrong, but the fact is, he is part of the local component with SAS. And that is what I want people to dig out. And I'm talking about Tobia Fede, by the way. Yeah, so that's one correction that I want to make. But basically, this is what I'm saying. If the citizens are not wise enough, if the citizens are lazy and careless, this is what will happen. Because we ankawanko check here me call me out on it and can I'm from cool. That's what I say. Good. But I'm saying say if because people I mean heard it the first time when I said it and might have traveled away with it. And that is the problem with Ghana. We don't force our leadership to become anything good. We pamper them. Now also know whether it is good faith or not. Now, and Masama maybe can see debt exchange program. A friend no DDEP. Now the akoma no akoye important saying there me talking about debt exchange program then they say when we started me patcho by the way mo amhwe wa TikTok no Koda Media TV me sira mo mon tap screen so this day tap and mon tap enye ske bia na ye je fa nsabo boso keke why wa hwe free political zones fa nsabo boso mo there tap the screen and let the screen go mama at least page no so nya a bit active we will comment but na say kan we will be able to do that for you. Thank you so much. Now the reason why I'm a cover debt exchange program I deal with by and was my boss friend and Nana on a meeting come about this debt exchange program. And what has happened in this me patch of Forson newspaper no to anymore. That's the first image I want to show. Unfortunately, people on TikTok, you are not able to see this, but if you are watching on Felix Appiah Facebook page, or you are watching on Coda Media TV Facebook page, you'll be able to see this evidence I'm bringing. Now, first and foremost, I see something there with Harry Nigeria. I'm not even going to bother with that because they don't know what they're talking about. But debt restructuring, Ghana gains $2.8 billion. TNU. Debt restructuring, Ghana gains $2.8 billion as a result of restructuring our debt. Okay? Okay. Somebody will say, why is Felix coming to worry us today with debt exchange program? I only brought this up because that empty-headed Forson, Atta, that criminal, Atta, who cost us ambulance money, that Atta, who was deputy finance minister, and your money you put in the bank you couldn't get, today has no shame to take a credit for something he knew nothing about and never supported. Mr. Ghana for home about we matu but omube soon. Mr. Bansa, right now they are only enjoying the honeymoon period. No, that's what they are enjoying. Ma buy naba. In about 6 months' time, when they are calling the Okujata blockers and the Sam Jones and they are not mining them, that is when reality will set in for Ghanaians. And I'm serious about this. So right now, the Omaka say yeah NPP for Ashi and you not worry. And so we are paying when we talk. Don't worry. Yeah, we are grieving. Yes, it's true. But the people who supported, the people you supported, thinking that they were going to make milk and honey flow, are going to be the ones to make you eat your own words, and excuse me to use the word, eat your own shit. Why am I saying this? Yeah. I'm saying this because I would like to take Ghanaians back to President Rawlings' time. The cash and carry system, where if you didn't have money, you would die at the hospital. When Rawlings was leaving, this country was a highly poor, indebted country. Epic. So, yaka mene yentumi ntua yaka. Sika so ayede bebo man no ho bra ne yenye den yemi adentia. Koko kakra ye beton. Minerals kakra ye beton no. Se yede kwan den yede kotua broni sika. Because e Canada ho. Utie pa. Se yede kwan den ekotua broni sika. Eno ene bema Bawumia ebeye popular. Our Bank of Ghana. When they made that economic move to go to HIPIC, was when Bawumia became prominent, because he was part of the people that worked on the HIPIC initiative. HIPIC, me kaipa Ghana for the year sometimes, you know. I mean, they try to make it look so feet, but me question, I'll remind them. Me kai say President Kufuor koji HIPIC by one of the things the World Bank was expecting us to do, and they say open defecation. Ya pese ye twato say obi kokoto park so anu eja nenan we kokoto anu eja nenan got temuni ade na say ejai, and it is because we didn't have enough or adequate toilet facilities, public toilet facilities, and therefore ya dwene say said the beya on mine so ade ase ya pomuden ne ya bambo ne ye environment beya kama no ye nsisi afeska ni bi ye den NCC toilet advantage points are sebi obia na mabonten na ne yem kana obetumi akwa eden akoye ne hu yie. But this answer NDC is a tibonkoso party. They don't know how to govern, they don't know how to rule, all they know is plan evil to win power. They didn't understand that. What did they say? Kufuor toilet meboa, HIPIC toilet, HIPIC na toilet. That is what they said. So NDC indirectly was saying, say, you good say sabio ya beni egu kwa you good say ya beni ne park so instead of say you basic toilet na yetumi akom. You see, I always say me until I started political science studies, you know, my mindset about politics was one way. But politics is not one size fits all. Politics, it is not one size fits all, because ade here ajere Ghana for no and here no na here kwa bibrem west. Do you understand? The things Odoko needs is not what rich people need. So politics is not one size fits all. Ebi awudi baby awo no sabe o toilet awe den uja unai wom. But oba mimi area ho oba Westland ye down ho no Columbia House ha de corner. What you say? Ofa nim tree na so ho na. Odo no sabe ye ti afi. And that brings hela. Ike hela ba cholera can be. Over the so when a government comes and sees say when we need toilet into no modificating open space, let us find a way to block that. Now we yet Tibonko so party na what doing argument. What now catch them say it's a wasteful venture. You don't know what politics is about. Then I may say we have voted and we shall bear the consequence for what we voted for. Before kuna be share Ghana for trim. No maya yes sisu say ye ko ye dane ni na to aduane die keke no we shall face it. Na me kra de na me dwen say by now de anka dokono be ye 1 cedi. Na fufu no ko mbetwa 5 cedi amount aponchiti kakraka na eda so say Mahama ba. You see Mr. Bansa, when we do blind politics full of violence, like excuse me to use the word ignorance, we end up choosing foolish leaders who can't lead. And that is the situation we find ourselves in right now. We find foolish leaders who talk, who the 2 minutes now, and what they find is excuses. When Anadu came, he didn't make excuses. So he went straight to work. 3 SHS now, lights now, when I'm planting for food, he went back to work. And one thing people forget, say, 2017, we were still under IMF conditionality. Policy credibility facility. That was what we were going. It finished in 2018, April 4th to be precise. Obi open Caribbean check said they are making some because 2015 they had gone for that deal for 3 years and had to end 2018. But you see how they were able to put a spin on it. Say, say I am a thing. Say I extend. Why they extend here? Nobody extended nothing. Uti. IMF allowed us to do free SHS in 2017 when we first came to power because of the things we were able to convince them with. By 2018, we didn't go extend nothing. By 4th, 2018, we were out of that IMF. Now, back to what Kufuor did. Kufuor kwaje hepik and said the ebeya. A car na dia na many yenye skin to yana yedi be yen meboa. Na ebi so ye restructure no for future dates. So is it the first time you are hearing restructuring of debt? NDC and no mutuwe and no mutuwe. In 2015, didn't they restructure their debt with ADB? They did. They restructured 2015 because it was part of the what? IMF conditionalities. But Ebedu Akufo-Addo said, hey, any from Sika restructuring in Tibido, hey, boy, Akufo-Addo boy, we are Sika Chebi, Akufo-Addo Sakawa, all this nonsense when they didn't even understand what is going on. Kufuor say toilet until we started reading the documents and we saw say, say ye hepik nintin ye de ka we chair yen. Say ye hepik nintin na ka we ye twi mu kwa achiri. Say ye hepik nintin na we ba ye, say ye hepik nintin na we ba ye. And that is why NDC don't like education. Mr. Bansa, they always want a few elites to always dictate for them. And funny enough, whatever they say, whether it being truth or not, they don't care. So long as it's coming from an NDC person, we are going to support it. And that is why their party is that has the poorest people in it. And I'm not lying. Ope party here for Gumwa. NDC because they always find ways to use aduane. We need you nyadi obedi na o okay. But sikani so odwene di obedi ochina ama na maybe dibie. But the poor man thinks of today untwi meko kakra. Onto to abobitadi kakra yenka akwele kakra ma no ndi odi wi awanu musu egusoge. Today was a good day. That is all. Because when Kufuor did the HIPIC, we got results from it to the point where Ghana's economy was growing. Now, it came to Nana Dodan question. Na your debt Initially, they have told us to go to IMF in 2020, 2021, and we didn't. Because we wanted to find Yankasaye Kwanya, to me, they litigated some of the problems. Okay. Anonko Dancheng. When debt exchange program was introduced, Mr. Bansa, please go and bring the first one. On my page, Mr. Daji, the whole document. Say, first and foremost, no, debt exchange program, it's a voluntary program. Obi bia wutie me ma me papa se yakase bibi ye voluntary na just one na wo free upem say okay ade ne de adu no o so pese wo went o do ho ye den o do ho shame. Now, do you see the one with the voluntary? Is that where we are? Good. For those of you who are watching from Facebook, like I always say, Koda Media TV, if you are there, you will see what I'm giving you. I come here to give you nothing and nothing but the truth. Or say, and this is from Ministry of Finance website, Thursday, 30th January 2025. And then I pull this document away. So what does the document say? Participation in the domestic debt exchange program. Or say, the government domestic debt exchange program closed on Friday, 10th February 2023. You see? Okay. I know why I'm mentioning this date. With over 80% participation. Isn't that so? Of eligible bonds. The government want to thank the people of Ghana for their forbearance and support throughout these very difficult times. Now, the government wishes to rectify or clarify or reassure or restate that, one, from the onset of the debt exchange program to the closure on Friday, 10th February 2023, the participation in the program was what? Collins, and then on voluntary. Did it say compulsory? Ghana for say NDC NPP ni edi Jimmy won. Mr. Bansa, me say a day will come, we will not have a Ghana. These two political parties, no, say yenya good leadership and kodi anymore. A day will come, we will not have a Ghana. Because so ni papa be here juma. Because of political lineage, because of maybe we will block any good thing that is coming. This is coming, says what? Voluntarily, meaning me na me pese. Okay, Matthias here, or mine no hatchre no. Me bond the sanke edema me 2023 no. Imagine 2024 at a higher premium. That is all. That is all this debt exchange program was. I was supposed to be paid in 2023. But because the government no government say nanka bond rate near 5%. Now so man to me 2023 intino 2024 me to say 5% mema 10%, 10 or 15 and on until 2036.
Is that what has been dubbed as a haircut?
That is what they said, haircut. But you know, and I'm catch on say NDC a political party bia say who go to your man especially to Okuda Tabloka, Sam George, Atta Forson, John Jinapo, those weak loose heads there woman. When you listen to them, you would always end up shooting your own self in the foot. They were talking haircuts, I lie. Yeah. But today 2.8 billion comes. Who is going to take credit? Atta Forson want to go and take credit. Well, bottom. Sa me krono de na oyeye ni UK ye nya obi antiano ode be wura kronfo NDC party mu a ye ntiano da so di jimi no me Felix Apia de me metiano na metiano so a metia to Forson with the fact to expose say yes be in life akoche mo ye mpini ade but a ban honesty and working with dignity he is zero and he's a morally bankrupt person. The same stupid guy was saying betting should be banned. Anybody who bet in today there to even take the betting tax off or to train an such a foolish guy has been sent to such a place to go and steal from Mahama and nobody is talking. Some of us will talk. Or say, having in mind that the entire exercise was voluntary. Mami, ya kasa bibi a voluntary just enye nche. Abai no wachre no And I buy ne Ghana for say, baby, I do no, a baby a corona buy no, Yamamusio free, Yamamu light free. The ayan yabet to be the cushion Yamano no. Say a car betofie, sabi a year cry ye, ne kaba, ye check and mebus your foot ya. It is only in Ghana na a kaba a yema ye check, nanso or minor Timnanga Saboka, near Casa on your selfless something in Famwa, or say on ye. But thanks to God, over 80% people subscribe to it. People who felt okay, so minor can we hear more. Kwanya miss me to me abueni. And yes, I buy for you. Or say, scanner san committee or me, no mean to me to your me. To me to your December. But me be better than ever can woman. Ni abu bi chrono. Now, Mr. Bansa, sad debt exchange program we dia a year me yawo ho no krenya me and manka na meboa is how the media, especially Joy News and these people portrayed it to be. To the point where they organize pensioners, pay them little change. Hey, you know someone called demonstration, scan on befa. You people have to go to demonstration. I say scan on befa. I say, bra, Collins, Satan when he start you. Ni starting program, the program has not kicked in. NDC and its apparatchiks were all over the place telling people, say, Monkoka say ya famusika. Yeah, Franklin Kudo, those are their surrogates. They operate through those foolish people, the Kevin Taylors. That is what they do. To the point where they convinced the whole Chief Justice, Meboa, and Attorney General, and I send a friend, Gloria Kufu. Convince such a woman just to join the trail to tarnish a Kufu-Ado's image. Now, Chinabi, Obi who said, Gloria Kufu General can say, oh, NPP for any crazy car came. When was the last time Gloria Kufu attended any NPP function? Wolves in sheep clothing. That's who they are. When you're the opena and Yemudia, they will go against you. That is what she did. Such a woman allowed herself to be lured by NDC people and their media stations to destroy Nanado and Baumia. Destroy MPP say pensioner sika no de tedro na de no de bi manemma na de mpo no enu akra de aburagu nsuo mu kesan ko okoyam sika de be yam kra na de ye nya debt exchange program bond na ye ntumi yam aburu wo Ghana ha. These were the foolish thing. You see, when I say I hate the attitude of NDC people, it's not a yo omo nya ni papa. That political party is a demonic party. They don't want anything better for Ghana. Program and starting here. They were already mounting pressure on the government. Say for Musika. And the program said voluntarily. The Parliamentary joining. I can say this on authority. As at 2023, now say, as for us, we don't want to sign up for the debt exchange program. 84% was already paid. The last one they paid in December. That is the 2.4. Is it 2.4 or 5 billion that Anado said in the State of the Nation's address? Okay, and we are going to go there too because we those who don't want to say it, we want to show it for them to see it. In Pachokotnawa Mami, because I'll let you bring the second one. Okay, Adia Yan Famwa ya Mino. Yes, said that Koya and say, a Kufuado and Kuafua Pekabali be. Sabe, ye be we are Ghana Fusika. To the point, say they even tried to cause panic in the financial sector. Some of them were making videos and telling people, say, Munkoyi Musika, when the thing says voluntary. Nanka media person, there's anka we a middleman. Inti anka MPP full chatro, NDC full chatro no. Nanka wo media person, we jinem. Na wa ngusa adie no, ni bi na wo ho say ni no. Our media people were paid and compromised to lie. Say debt exchange program. It been serious. That me can obi our economic dabianim say it is an economic tool. When you restructure your debt, it's an economic tool. Sometimes you restructure your mortgage. ebia oto dan no na ubetumi atua ebia $200 a month. But just what I say. But as time went on, no, we seek a summer form. So you go back to the bank and what you do is restructure the loan agreement again. But just what I say, it is an economic tool used everywhere. But a bag Ghana there. You see, Yanka say Kufuadu a faisika. It may be a question, no. Set debt exchange program now, as we speak, is still going on. Why are they not talking? And now, has Mahama paid them their money now? So all of a sudden, musika na ye sika ajuo they say the service can in review. Mr. Bansa, I say Ghanaians have voted and they will cry. Because the lies and crowful with this is the first time we went to an election where the person who had no message, the person who didn't connect, the person who was not able to even define his own policies becomes the winner because the other party claims they have been disenfranchised by their party leaders. Sikebi SS ba my t-shirt bi chenche eduane bi SS and komo betoma omo na mbaye fertilizer bi mbaye. And sometimes I blame the leadership too because some of them caused it. Because mo dem krofo ya na aye adwuma na afi onipa ne se fa no call immigration uso metu ya 300,000 no no 300,000 ko bi anka business anko di baby. San ko di baby business. So the people also got angry and then they punished them for it. But most of what NDC said was a lie. Propaganda. Me say propaganda. Me say, adenti, And I say, you know, Yante said debt exchange program force and one for no. Why are they not? I mean, like picketing at the Bank of Ghana. And their money is not lost now. Omusika ira. Collins, I thought so omusika ira. I buy now for omusika. Na meboa. All of a sudden, no says Ghana na abaya fana abaning first can be one because as it stands, Ghana is still under the IMF. Though say we were supposed to exit in last year. Last year December was when we were supposed to exit after paying the last coupons. You know, it's when we were supposed to exit. And then Mahama Dimirika, any IMF country director, Akoya, he say they would like to would have loved to extend that thing. No, Mokacha say listen. The growth rate and stuff you have come to meet, don't come here and come and complain. Just fix it. Fix what you said you fix. Now, Mr. Bansa, our country suffers from something. Or no, one, on research. Or no, on kaipuna we. But who are wako who are catching us over? No, did you at them? Who be saying so can't me buent no crown or here? We need your debaba. My heart bleeds for this country. Now, Shadia, let's talk about debt exchange programming. Ebra yeyeno, ato Forson, ene adungo. This is the worst time this country has got into. We have never have to restructure our debt. Meanwhile, in 2015, you restructured your debt with ADB. It's a fact. And other obligations, loan obligations that you were supposed to do. And last time, Atta Forson was saying, say, Kufuado's government used this amount to service debt in 2017. I want to say, Papa, no, not doing your Me pacho, Kufuado by 2017, loans are Sebi or June 2017, not a mature year. In the Senate, Kufuado, service loan 2017, 18, 19. I want to make an service Collins. And your NDC forecast. You see, some yama we ya young critical thinking about no, and no na politicians here then. Omunya yomuchi sabi condemn no. Onipa no obedi ade 2017. On fan budget to crown when waka say wakoji loan abentene no service. According to Atta Forson, we use certain amount to settle debt that we owed in 2017, 18, 19. Inti nyansani bi onim finance ya beka se na sa aka na wanka. Afi na Kufuado aba obebu bi egum meboa. Which means that you try to Mahama, they would go and I know nutia. But we're critical thinkers thinking about it. No, they didn't. That's why I said Abana Yato. But they're gonna feel it. Zabansa, they're gonna feel it, and this time they will feel it very, very well. Now, for those who decided, say, they would not join the debt exchange program, that is why they gave the insurance companies and all these bondholders and stuff, you know, they gave them that power and also set up a consolidated fund whereby if they have to, the people don't want to join and their deposits or bonds have to be paid, it gets paid on time for them. And 84% of them receive that. Maybe it's not all of them that have received what they're supposed to receive. A majority of them had received it. Until when? Is Ghana always going to be yenim no kra na pa na so yenka yemfa anye adwuma? And today be a politician, be a 2x4 politician, be a to say A+ no ma be frem, no ma be ye popular. That's what got in Parliament. I feel this month. Last me be me catch up so all down and I'm doing so grow the media. Uncle Kasa so it's on the oil. Mr. Speaker, the comment is coming for the book is coming not yet. Sorry. The comment, the opportunity is given to comment. Come here, sir. The class some not the United Showbiz no, or they could do Parliament. Now, I am say when you give to your doyen a Miss Jean more relax, sit down, relax. We MP. Bese me mama me go mu ani be ba no go mu afo na yare awon ye ho go mu afo no wo pe kurayi tribe a eye kurasi tu agomu aye ka ho nyenya anofo ne di kan ya kopa obi ma na be di MP come A+. Okotra mo hear the okire Mr. Speaker, thank you for opportunity and Mr. Speaker, I was told to comment on leadership. Leadership informed me that the document is comment not ready. So relax, we to Parliament, relax. People are joking in this country, and then when we say they think it's a joke. You push such a moron to go occupy such a big space. And he's so lost. Have you seen how John Domelo is performing in Parliament? Sweetly excellent. He's NDC, ally. But look at how he's performing in Parliament. Look at the little committee I did John Domelo International. Trying to commentary in the contributions are or they mamo. Yes, he's NDC, so you'll forever be NDC. The diabolic is gonna be there. But he's showing you say, Otna house, hocha, obey to me who a Juman and so. Weren't you impressed at the vetting when John Domelo spoke? He spoke well. Questioning how his constituency from here and here, no then almost many free gender and one. He was talking. And it's a first time MP. Where was A+? Because on no need kwame obia sare kura no apetition cigarette intino want to me kura ntro what try mistake bem impetition gas ya kese to sansam phone intino kwame sare nsua de wo be sua de akọ Parliament wo be read the document no wo de ekọ no no the United Showbiz no de akufu ado atem akufu ado so nte ekonya so edi nkwasi asem papa na san kwasi asem obi abeti ahia. The people who were busy bastardizing Nanado for debt exchange program are today taking credit for debt exchange program. And you know what is so funny? Ghanaians actually think it's NDC that has made us save that. Yeah. And they put Atta Forson's picture there. Go, he say, that's why you BB. Mumbisa Atta Forson say, since I am the finance minister, only IMF country director Kresiada. Since I am the finance minister, documents no cry a day debt exchange program, all those things were really crowded. No. Already that. And we allow these people to come in and just like, okay, and we are you see, like Pentias here. I don't get it. The same thing that was bad. Today NDC I want to claim credit to the point where finance minister Modern or no said yeah sign deal now you deal we no and when they told us what we were gonna get if we are able to stick to it. Obekaya 2015 NDC was supposed to do the banking sector cleanup and they ran away from it. They decided to give the bankers rather money. That's what Mahama did. That's the approach he took. Instead of collapsing the banks that were not worthy, he rather gave them money thinking that they will come back themselves. And that didn't happen. Oh, and you see Kaira, and I would do Sika Kotuoma to haircut. Tessa will be a haircut in Pontias, a cranoka haircut. For a program that was voluntarily. It was voluntary. Just what pesa wo bua Ghana dia, but boy into some Ghana. We see can say ya fedi. Name will be a bedding. You bet 2 more for the next year na ban. Something NDC couldn't do to get out of the IMF they went to. They have all of a sudden forgotten all they said about Kenufuriata. And I can forget the Siko, and I papa when Yamibe Tianaka, and only a Kufuado, they sat down and said all this negative evil. Me say, at the point they painted Kenufuriata as the demonic entity that Ghana has with his brother. Called them all sorts of names. Sakawa, mafias, whatever. Today, Kenufuriata's work. Today, Kenufuriata's worker. You're born itirisu because one titiska ma party for your campaign. One titiska ma contractor for an intini yes or fairly, and then the failure no a Ghana 2.8 billion. The Kenufuriata yenyananke the number 2 angwamu acheno no anu na mono no and then net juma o ye you ja hoko ye no abe benefit Ghana $2.8 billion. And guess who is claiming? The person who said Ken is not good. He's not coming to put his picture. Go ye. As if Atta Forson has gone to some meeting and done some negotiations and something. What did he do? He should come and show us the minutes. All right. He should come and show us the minutes. He can't. And that is why I said we are going to face it. We voted for it and we are going to face it. Now, I had earlier on asked, say, some people are there who were against this debt structure, saying their money has been gone. Okay. As I stand now, since elections was over, nobody, unless say Omako radio station, and I call it, so all of a sudden their money has been paid in full. Is that what it is? Is the debt exchange program not still there? So why are they not complaining? Because they just didn't like Nanado. They just didn't. And yes, Nanado, me on any day, say Bano, what we call like real governance there. I don't think any president matches Akufo-Addo. I'm sorry. No. In terms of what he has been able to do, and the type of governance he brought, it affects everywhere. Every sector got affected. But again, you're saying in search here thing. You're saying in search here thing. You're saying can Ofori and search here thing. So those people, we dislike them or we don't like them. But today, the people we don't like, the people we think had run Ghana down, worked in a way where we are getting 2.8 billion that this government is going to benefit from. But when we were doing it, essence one we tibo onko for party. Na ye nima de na ye mbisa. Na ye de say, hey, we need 5,000 men to come and full at the lorry park. Hey, Charlie, Charlie, akewo ba, hey, Charlie, mijo sia, yanko Jimmy. No more call my bobo, jai no mujina ho. Akufo-Addo pay us our money. We pay us our money. And then they are not saying Mahama pay us our money. All of a sudden, the debt exchange program got missing. It's not even in existence no more. Ghana has voted and they will bear the fruit for it. And this time it will be a bitter fruit. Because Michelle Obama said something. She said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Because they know themselves better. And Mahama ba first no chance or you're incompetent and a thief, no? Can you you're supposed to know? A ban is saying a one cast we are vice president too. Now president say, yes, you got to embrace bra. What this guy into we should investigate you. What be that? The president set up a committee to investigate his own vice. And you people want us to all of a sudden go and use Mlami Kenibi akalu akesha Mahama itomo fresh guy ni bani tese on kens you krada when is the same Mahama okay say na metunyum dada noa bu dada noa bibi ansesa yo Mahama dada noa dumso Mahama na bibi ansesa yo Mahama na and today they are bearing it. As for those NDC people who are insulting online and are doing that, it's because they are in the honeymoon season. Hey, Charlie, I no position at you calling stress. He say, he say, my boss, Bakuba Santeli, the no call or remember me, Jumaye. Now, Phil Freba Santeli, no one far. A hundred NDC for better, Madame Catwan. Who friends are major and figure one fano, and I bet two baby in Casa what Tonquasiaba, and Jimmy Quasi, Jimmy. Now, when you bay for a teacher, and you bay for a baby, a band, Tiauka. Aben bia be tua ka gina ka kire say de onu tua ka ne mo nya papa na de awen tua ka ne eye papa ntia san fa ne mere bio enye bayi we enye jimie bayi ben fo na mpa de pa say jimie de ayi almost jimie bata kola koma ho o twe so aba be ko ba bayi ya de mpa de pa won say bayi didi we ade papa mu da ball aso mu didie bayi odidi oh yes ball aso they don't like anything good bayi don't like anything good oh ne bat classroom suya de free education free wase enye me kan ebra Mahama wono wantunya fa ne baba akokura nko school en say ejimi bayi o kra na atu mu ne mpa de pa e ya tete kwafo kra nyansa nim kra chese ye de ane agbomosu united ye nko bongum ne nko jimi na. We are all in Ghana. For now, let them laugh. Collins, for now, let your party laugh. Let your NDC people rejoice. When they start calling people, na omon fa, that is where they know, say, hey, they be sa they no crowd, we are near no, na entisa. Medemano bebe we here in about 5 minutes. There are 3 things I want to touch on. And then they say, Ghana would only develop when the citizenry and as the citizens understands what development is. As it stands, development to the ordinary Ghanaian is mekoye no minya sika de beto dokono ye den ediye. Bitumi nya bi de to aduane bre memma no. Akola no chino beku school betumi ato kalipo baako any biscuit baako ntime wiye. It is just a few people in the society who have taken advantage of the opportunities we have and are building tomorrow. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Some of these people are popular because of their, the lives their fathers left behind. Because of the legacies their father left behind. That is why some of them are still surviving. And it's just a few Ghanaians who have that type of boost. Actually, me bibi to on a dacha me ma say no. What I say? Yeah. Because if you are a Ghana boy or Ghana girl, you don't have where you ease yourself. Now I buy me BC toilet. I'll be to me. I could hear ye kama. Now catch him say that is not development. Do you really understand what development is? No. If your road in your hometown has never seen quota and today you are seeing asphalt and you tell me that is not development, I don't know what you're looking for. Because near Bruchra Meteno, and yes, can be a Trudeau Dibru BD yet. With ye? No. Ambulance are here a Trudeau are buying the media brain air sire. Hospitals are here, Mr. Mikumas will be catching them say, now Bogadia Wolfchen, now hospital na bedi. I'm say hospital na medicine. Now did now we are there be me tells you when you eat most of the food we eat are toxic. In Kenya they are obeyare. So wouldn't you rather want a place where you are obeko? So when you say government BC hospital na nunye development. Nembom di obeba be che ebronin katie emo na ma development. Are you ever going to see development? No. You would only see your stomach virgin like my stomach is virgin since I came to Ghana. It's the water. I'm drinking too much water because of the sun. But it's development is beyond. Endra me call Kimbobo place be ya me cut na otwitwa kakra. I'm friend Bobo Nation. Thought that na me boys nation. I'm one say we friend Ginger. The kwano maji 2 thoughts. Nice pa. Na me dia clear me. Na neba wo afi no obeko class 1. Mr. Man said to you, that's why I said Bawumia pa ye di me sa bro we no. Dr. Bawumia pa Ghana for NPP for B. Edi abro ni beye edi papa we abro no. Ghana onyame nsan mra meje yen. Akola na hoko school no. Ni school book o Collins. You say full scap note. Akola ketua o to full scap note 5 o say den. Ni just akola ketua no 5 point something million books. Undu class 1. Me boy baako enye bete ono so ba e wo yem se class 1 o se class 2. Bag or the school no mu edu ama de bia je se dem papa ne de bonachi edi ko jani school no pon awasen akofa. So many books for what? Baumia is telling you, let us bring digitization into our school system. Let's get a tablet for these little ones. Subject obesuye ni na so. Baby obe taking notes ni na so. Yanchira kola no kwan obetumi aiden. Use today's method of studies. Me and my family laptop amba. Anka be say me school ameko, all my books are on there. It's all online. And guess what? It is economical because it is cheap. Hard copy materials cost a lot because they have to print it. That's what I say. But when it is online, it is an online text. So it's easy to access. Baumia is telling you, make me a president so that from the next year, like what they have done in Kwabinya, they can start using these tablets to study. Elevate the education in Ghana. Yes, there be Dokunoko 5 CD. Charlie, this country, Charlie, we be serious. So. And then, and collaborate ne gugu betting centers. Ebiduma call computer school ni adi ni na wi o. Okoye adwuma we. To be case yen train 1 million youths. Na akola ne te Ghana no ye adwuma ma obi wo UK. Amsterdam. Hwan meboa. Na ye tua no euros and dollars and pounds. O te Ghana o. O se debi ene de enye na mom ya mabunu no so ya wadwen pa mo pa pe ya ba ya mabunu na ya hu se se de ba ne se mu hia adwuma enti adwuma ni bi ne se ya be ma mo Valentine boot ya wi ane ama mo abobo ya na ya de polytank esi akire na ya ma sekan na afi udi anua na ututu na okatakata na ututu na okatakata. What kind of wickedness do we do to ourselves? No. Why should Sharaf do that? He is preparing Sharaf as the politician in his family. Don't you see how he's strategizing him? The Sharaf boy no or no. Akwese Rollins bana ometemu no. Kiamani. Kimati. Kimati sani efreno. You. And he's one day going to run for the NDC seat. Would you bet? Come and bet. Sharafa is going to be a big time politician in Ghana. Mahama Baro, they are Udidi Nechino. He's going to be a big time politician because he has started early. I say Kufu Ado no type maybe. Utie. Jonu si on the name of one of the number flag bearer. The Otiabo Musune that's to Jimmy. She is exactly a said among when I say Bodam is Abre Yam no say. And the Anacro coffee will be declared when you have been. But look at Sharafa. You're prepared. But what they say could be any. Would they say Kona Kwasa Samuel Galam say pitim, na pitim musune. Ye banner, ye beka somewhere ye clear devoid of any political lineage and alliance. Then people want to use that stupid party card me end this need even though say asem na all can nyansa wo but me end this need there and there I will not even I'll pretend like you can in na yen kwasi asem mekwe ko didi na tem ni atem didi na matra ho ni atem didi na matra ho but the issue is what to abano. What impact are you going to get? 2, before NDC took power, they had given us the impression, say, everything Nanado and NPP were doing was wrong. So the question is, why are they continuing all these things that were wrong? Say, yeah. Anna? gold for oil, we see enye, gold board, we see enye. And yet these are the things you want to continue. You have actually appointed people to go there. Last time I tell you almost 300 BCU. Almost say almost the coin. Zipline drone and BCU. See you. Everybody can go. Mahama grow and this I grow Mahama and this will be doing that. Or probably the now call drone now. Boys near idea one party more munim sanya manini now went to be a full bianco. Doctors near the end this and a BC okay there. And I feel the Okofa printer drones need to try man no a service be a area or the print their book romana. I'm expecting her to show us the pictures of the ladies bathing in the shower, since that is what the drone is going to do. You see, because of partisan politics, the sensible ones even become fools. Because ye be mana ye den ayene omo to ya car na so omo the party or join say oh even Hannah was also firing them. Sena enya. Said dia na ekufu ado ye no sena mo say enya. Why are you people continuing these same things? The same things you claim are not good are the same things today you are willing to fight hard to keep. Ntibio ma Tomikale TV akoto black and white made ya bibi me husu sit na boy ye kan you na menti or wa meti couple something ni bi was the bia Ghana for ye maye ho kwan. We allow ourselves to be joked with, to be toyed with. Now, the final one. Are the youth of Ghana not looking for job no more? They are. Oh, why? So they have started the 24-hour, right?
The 2 million reserved.
There's 2 million reserve of people who are looking for job. I know Mahama has come. Everybody has a job now.
Yeah. In campaign time, he said.
Oh,
2 million youth unemployed.
Now the 2 million youth who are unemployed are going to be employed or are being employed now.
8 has died out of it.
Oh, okay.
The 8,
Trying to be employed.
no, they have died out of the 2 billion.
Okay, 2 billion or 8 I saw when I was for na call. Omo call pit no more, omo call bon kwase etu wu ye no. Ejimi for mo obewu. Afu we nsema ka se nyansani bia no a obewu. Nyansani bia no obewu. Sure. You see, I always like to do fact data because that is the only thing the white man will look at if he wants to do business in Ghana. They are not coming to look self-less, appear Didi and also in Didi you. No, that is not how they look at the totality. This all catch them say, oh, shall wound Didi ye. And no in sabe, young cats will be in Didi ya. You are using emotions to talk. We allow these people to tell us everything. Guy, yeah, or Koka say PhD. PhD is nonsense and wine. Now, passport is better than wine PhD. You know what? I mean, like, paid me about that boy. You know, because of Ghana Post did a commercial with him. So, no, sorry, you difficult, their J views. Difficult, no, be no, we are boating idea. Ghana says, how person popular. I mean, I said, the easiest place to be popular in Ghana is Ghana. If I want to come to this studio to be popular, like today, I won't wear shirt. Me jam my shirt. Hey, what the fuck of we be about? Kwana na juya say yo, or kasano I run a shirt. No, the toy jimilism, akwasiam pabrano is more celebrated where we come from. This and say, oh no, say passport where eating. Baby a PhD for nam. Holland one. Ubet me afa. A danya PhD for them. Ubet me them. Car PhD for you ubet me. Even though there's credit, as our credit here, he can afford some of these things. How many of them can he afford? Now last me who ne old picture of Ghana. I don't fault him. It's like Trini Jonas. He never expected of going to America. Into a call you come, hey, glass in here, where their glass and quantity from Didi, and then they are, oh, yeah, a video, we ain't with them. Now, I know I meant to ask you, no. When I was here, we are gangalia. Will be a baby. I then eyes for bar. I fed here, Uncle Jina Times Square, and your video view. Why are you not in Times Square? 1 minute be a bass name. I feed you wooden and a woodina kwan who would be because I don't know police need be anyone, baby sour dear, and I don't know the cowards we have allowed to rule Ghana. Cowards we have allowed them to what? To conscientize some of the youth to think, say, who do a brucha, that is the end. A brucha is everything. It is never true. Sabansa, me, I know people are jail. Onya home. Kubenya ticket crowd be woo on the bush in fee. Onya ma. Na young boggers ni bebre no, that's a 2G. Because all bar, as I say, Chef Tommy Hilfiger near the interviews cowan home. Only thing. Koto, be say, who shall be a binomo da we brucha. Sabansa, sometimes you wouldn't even feel good to travel. I'm telling you. And not from Sana, now Canada crowd, your crowd, and then you come. Canada, how you know, and then you come. All of a sudden, all the Ghanaian youth have job now. Because I don't hear them. I should be seeing demonstrations. And I'm a boy. Again, no. I came to Ghana with one motive. And the motive was to make sure that we get a good government in place. Fortunately or unfortunately, our ways are not God's ways. God decided to take Ghana through the Israelite journey. When they were in Egypt and they were complaining and they now got free and now they're on the way and now they are insulting God and doing all of that. It's the same thing God is trying to let us see. As for me, what I would tell my NPP communicators is that never be afraid. You know, yesterday they went to attack Wuntumi. They went to attack, a Wuntumi station. Apparently, one of the guests there, studio. This is the country we have come to. What does that remind you of? Rollins, where you didn't have the freedom to talk. The party who brought freedom of speech to the media, NPP, are now seen as demons. Captain Smart, Bebo Tai, no, I shall space, Meboa. No, could dear go for do a temwa. We all say, and the media is not allowed to express ourselves. And the media name me can so who did not tell me who could your channel so bad. Over say we did attempt. First up information and the right information bill into information. As a media person, you say says how buying money in your papa. Now buying now Okokasa radio station, I bet you are brono and money buy papa. We voted and we are all living to it. When I oh yes, shade bombs. Shade bombs. Kwakuba krum ni nyebi. To radio station ya no maybe hwe bi ni sebe. E de agu so. Cause we bi ni kwasi asem na aka ho ni ntia be bo bi ni to. This is what we have voted for. Like I said,
Abujana we ni ensem wo ekoso mekobi na manka bi dia abusua wa nkokura nka ye eno ntino comment section wo dia se ene da wo ni abompunumpo da woroma try to click on the notification bell no for my Ashanti media so why Ashanti no video be betu from your so mon sabetimi aka no hu de ekoso social media no so we ene ensem wa Ghana fo akire wo madwene wo mo kire se yan ne ekoto abekoso lie eno ntse bibi wo ho na enko yi a we have the right to express ourselves. Bidi Eddie Oduman come about Nana Coffee from Ashanti. Good day, Macro.